The wealthy grandma gave her old phone to the poor grandma. She even offered to teach her how to send text messages. The poor grandma worried that more characters would cost more money, so she sent just one character to each family member. Everyone burst out laughing. The wealthy grandma told her that texts cost the same no matter how long they are. The poor grandma immediately regretted not writing more. Just then, she received a text. Someone was offering to lend her $5 million. The poor grandma kept thanking the phone over and over. Everyone knew it was a scam, but the poor grandma was still waiting for the money to come through. Her son-in-law even set her up with a phone plan. It came with 500 free texts a month. The poor grandma was as excited as a little kid. Before long, she became a total phone expert. She even figured out online shopping, something the wealthy grandma still couldn't do. She teased the wealthy grandma for using a phone all this time and still not knowing how to browse the internet. The poor grandma started texting the family about everything. Even when she just wanted to change the TV channel, she'd send a text. At night before bed, the poor grandma was still glued to her phone. The noise kept the wealthy grandma awake, so the poor grandma buried her head under the covers. Ever since giving away that phone, the wealthy grandma regretted it deeply, because the poor grandma wouldn't stop texting everyone. The whole family couldn't get a decent night's sleep. The next morning, the poor grandma's phone was missing. She frantically searched everywhere. The poor dad also got a call from the phone company. Grandma's texts had gone way over the plan limit, racking up $30,000 in charges. The poor grandma was convinced the wealthy grandma had hidden it because she found her annoying. The wealthy grandma said she was being unreasonable. The poor dad asked everyone to help look for the phone. The wealthy grandma casually flipped a cushion and found it wedged in the couch, but she signaled everyone to keep quiet. She told the poor grandma the phone must have been lost somewhere outside. As long as the poor grandma didn't have that phone, the whole family could finally get some sleep.